Hey everyone, and welcome. You've seen them, right? Those amazing, inspiring videos of kindness that just pop up on your feed? We've all shared them. But have you ever stopped to wonder if all that online goodwill actually, well, does anything? Are the most heartwarming trends of 2025 really building a better future? Or are we all just getting a quick, feel-good hit before we scroll on? Let's get into it.
And yeah, that's really the big question we're digging into today. We are surrounded by this absolute explosion of digital goodwill, and honestly, it feels great. But is it having a real, tangible impact out there in the world? Or is there kind of a disconnect between what we see on our screens and what's actually happening on the streets?
So first, let's just take a minute to appreciate the sheer scale of this whole phenomenon. To even begin to understand its impact, you have to realize just how massive this has become. It's like a non-stop kaleidoscope of goodwill, playing out 24/7, right in our pockets.
Just think about your own feed for a second. I bet you've seen those do a good deed challenges go viral. Or maybe those massive global aid campaigns that seem to come out of nowhere, organized almost entirely on TikTok. We see spontaneous crowdfunding for strangers who are going through a rough time, and these really powerful community support movements that just blow up on platforms like X. It's become this totally familiar and, often really uplifting part of our day.
So why does this stuff spread like wildfire? Well, it taps into something really fundamental in us. These stories, they create an immediate emotional connection. And when we share them, it's not just about the act itself, it's kind of about signaling our own values, right? It's about joining in on a positive, shared moment. We see something good, it makes us feel good, and we just instinctively want to pass that feeling on.
Okay, but here's where we need to pump the brakes a little and get critical. Is this whole wave of kindness just a passing trend, a fleeting high, or is it building real, lasting empathy? To figure that out, we have to look way beyond the hashtag.
And that gets us to this huge critique. You've probably heard the term slacktivism. Is the action we take driven by a desire for likes and social validation? Is it just about short-term engagement to make our personal image look good? Or is it driven by a genuine conviction, a real empathy that's focused on the cause and actually aims to create lasting impact? The motivation behind that click, it matters a lot.
And there's another real risk here, something called compassion fatigue. It's a psychological state where we're hit with this constant, overwhelming flood of emotional stuff, even the positive, feel-good stories. And paradoxically, it can just numb us out. We see so much need and so many calls to action that we eventually, subconsciously, just start to tune it all out.
Another huge question we've got to ask is, who is actually seeing these messages? Are we really changing hearts and minds and broadening people's perspectives? Or are we just sharing these feel-good moments inside our own bubbles?
And wow, this chart, it really paints a picture of the problem, doesn't it? See, algorithms are built to show us what they think we'll like, what we already agree with. And that means a whopping 80% of these viral kindness moments are seen by existing communities that are probably already on board. Only a tiny fraction reaches new perspectives. And of course, we can't forget that a big part of the world, those without reliable internet, they're left out of the conversation completely.
Okay, so after all that critique, I want to be crystal clear about something. Digital kindness is not powerless. Far from it. When it's harnessed the right way, it can, and it does, create incredible, tangible change in the real world. So let's look at where it really works. This is what it looks like when clicks become concrete. Just listen to that quote from a local charity organizer. A single viral moment can be the spark that mobilizes an entire community, turning all that online chatter into a fully funded, real-world project in a week.
And here's the proof in the numbers. This isn't just about feelings, it's about action. One single viral campaign this year got 3,000 people to sign up as volunteers. 3,000. That is a measurable physical impact that can totally transform an organization's ability to get things done. But here's the catch, and it's a big one. The potential is enormous, but so is the challenge. The biggest hurdle isn't going viral, it's everything that comes after. How do you keep that incredible energy, that momentum, going once the trend fades and the algorithm decides to move on to the next shiny thing?
So that brings us to the most important part of our whole explainer today. Knowing all of this, knowing the good and the bad, how can we as individuals make sure our digital actions have the biggest, most positive impact possible? Let's walk through a super practical guide.
It's actually a pretty simple 4-step process. First up, research. Before you share, just take 2 minutes to look into the cause or the organization behind it. Second, engage. Go beyond a simple like. Leave a thoughtful comment or share it and add your own context about why you think it matters. Third, support directly. If you're able to, donate or sign up to volunteer with the verified groups involved. That is where the real work gets done. And finally, number 4, follow up. Stay connected to the cause long after the hashtag isn't trending anymore.
So this is the question I really want to leave you with today. Seeing both the incredible potential and the real pitfalls, the goal isn't to stop sharing kindness online. Of course not. It's about making our engagement smarter, more thoughtful, more intentional. So how will you transform your clicks into real, lasting actions?
If this explainer gave you something to think about, please give it a like and subscribe for more deep dives into the topics that are shaping our world. We would genuinely love to hear your thoughts. Share your own experiences with digital kindness down in the comments. What have you seen that really works? And let us know what we should cover next. Hey, and if you're passionate about this kind of thing, reach out about joining our team. Thanks so much for watching.